I'm really surprised to see all of you are from Islamic background. I did not really expect that. I thought, yeah, I heard many people came from different parts of the world, not world, different parts of the Bangladesh, and crashed for the last 8 days to learn how to speak. So I'm not going to make it long. I just want to say a few things, how we can improve. Fundamentally, what is language? Language essentially are words. What is words? You must have heard of parts of speech, right? Noun, pronoun, verb, adverbs. The most important parts of speech are noun, verbs, and adjectives. So as you move your level up to elevate your language, you should make an effort to learn as many nouns, verbs, and adjectives as you move along. How can you do that? Well, sir talked about YouTube. Clearly, you can listen to many stories, which are audio stories, and whatever you like, be that movie or Islamic lecture, whatever. I'm not going to ask you to don't watch movie. Watch movie that are decent. You can learn a lot. You can learn about their expression, your culture, and how they communicate. Why are we learning the language? Sir talked about globalization. Sir also talked about globalization. Clearly, today is a fantastic time. We are living in 21st century, which is dominated by Dajjal. Dajjal is making all the countries to one. And the language is obviously going to be lingua franca, which is English. So since all of you are aspiring Islamic scholar, the world is yours. Because we believe our Prophet, peace be upon him, is the final messenger from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have the truth. If we learn how to communicate and send the message, we shouldn't, be afraid of anything. Inshallah, truth shall prevail. So number one, acquire words. Improve your words and turn them into sentence. Sir talked about different structures. They are important. But in order to communicate properly, you don't need to fuss about grammars first. You listen and you speak. How did we learn Bangla? Mommy did not talk about grammar, did she? We heard and spoke. We were simply like a sponge. If you study Quran, Surah 96 talked about, what's the Surah 96? Alaq, Suratul Alaq. Before all these surahs, if I'm not mistaken, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was saying, Kul, you recite. So first thing, in order to improve your language, you listen and you recite. You listen and you recite. That's how you pick up. And then gradually you learn how to make a point. What do I mean by that? To make a point, simply offer your opinion. For example, you want to talk about exercise. Exercise is a topic. On that topic, you want to present your viewpoint. Having physical exercise can improve your life radically is a point. I don't want to give you motivation. I just want to give you some strategy by which you can improve. So what I said, learn words. Learn how to express your views and then develop your views. আমার মনে আপনারা আমার কথা বুঝতেছেন আমি যেটা বুঝাতে চাচ্ছি একজন নেটিভ স্পিকার ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ কিভাবে শিখে বুঝতে হবে আপনাকে আমি দীর্ঘদিন লন্ডনে ছিলাম they don't really know all these grammars if I tell you this truth. Many people from London in the Britain, they fail language. They learn. You are learning structure, but you also need to learn. Think of your body. You have a skeleton, then you have the meat, right? Sar is giving the skeleton. But what's the meat? What's the flesh? Words. And your association with the culture. And by which you can improve yourself. Definitely, if you really want to improve yourself, these are the things you can do. I listen always. Podcast এর কথা শুনেছি না আমরা আমি যখন লন্ডনে ছিলাম religiously I used to listen to radio. বিভিন্ন রকম রেডিও প্রোগ্রাম শুনতাম আপনারাও শুনতে পারবেন. That's how you pick up. If you have favorite speaker from different parts of the world, listen to them.